We're talking about all forms of tobacco here, chewing tobacco, cigars, vaping, you name it, it's bad news. We're going to break it all down, system by system, so you can really understand the impact tobacco has on your health. Let's get to it. Let's start with the respiratory system, specifically your lungs. Every time you inhale cigarette smoke, you're coating your lungs with toxic tar. This damage leads to diseases like COPD, a leading cause of death worldwide. Smoking is the #1 cause of lung cancer, a notoriously aggressive and deadly cancer. The tar in cigarettes causes mutations in the cells of your lungs, causing them to grow out of control. Trust me, lung cancer is not a fight you want to pick. Next up, the cardiovascular system. Smoking damages your blood vessels, making them narrow and stiff. Over time, this extra strain can lead to high blood pressure, increasing your risk for heart attack and stroke. Smoking also increases your risk of peripheral artery disease, leading to pain, numbness, and even amputation. Now, let's move on to the nervous system. Nicotine actually changes the way your brain works, making you crave more and more. It's like your brain gets hijacked by this little chemical. Smoking also increases your risk of stroke. Damaged blood vessels can restrict blood flow to the brain, causing brain damage. Smoking has also been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia later in life. Now, let's talk about the digestive system, the pathway from your mouth all the way down. Smoking increases your risk of cancers of the mouth, throat, and esophagus. These are some of the most difficult cancers to treat, often with a poor prognosis. Smoking also increases your risk of developing painful gastric ulcers. And on top of all that, smoking can reduce your appetite and interfere with your body's ability to absorb nutrients, leading to malnutrition. It's like a double whammy for your digestive system. Now let's talk about the immune system, your body's natural defense against infections and diseases. Smoking weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting sick. This is why smokers are more likely to get pneumonia, bronchitis, and other respiratory infections. Smoking also increases your risk of developing autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Let's move on to the reproductive system, an area where smoking has serious consequences. Guys, I'm talking about erectile dysfunction. For women, smoking can lead to infertility, early menopause, and an increased risk of cervical cancer. If you're pregnant and you smoke, you're putting your baby at risk for problems like premature birth, low birth weight, and even stillbirth. Smoking during pregnancy is like suffocating your baby from the inside out. And you might not think about your bones and muscles when you think about smoking, but they suffer too. Smoking weakens your bones, making them more likely to fracture. This means an increased risk of osteoporosis, a condition that makes your bones weak and brittle. Smoking also weakens your muscles, making it harder to stay active and maintain a healthy weight. Now, let's talk about something a little more superficial. Your appearance. Smoking prematurely ages your skin, causing wrinkles, age spots, and a dull complexion. Smoking stains your teeth yellow, gives you bad breath, and increases your risk of gum disease. Smoking is a major risk factor for skin cancer, including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer. If you're worried about your looks, quitting smoking is the best thing you can do. Finally, let's talk about the urinary system, another often overlooked victim of smoking. Smoking increases your risk of developing cancers of the bladder and kidneys. Smoking can also damage the blood vessels in your kidneys, leading to kidney disease. Smoking also irritates the bladder, increasing your risk of urinary tract infections. As you can see, tobacco is harmful to nearly every organ in the body. The best way to reduce these risks is to quit smoking as soon as possible. Even if you've been smoking for years, quitting can still make a huge difference. Your body starts to heal itself almost immediately after you quit. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content.